Well, I'm back again. It's been a long time. Had some things go on towards the end of the year, but I hope everyone had a good start to the year. It's only been just done over 2 weeks now into 2011. I hope you're all doing well. So much has happened in MMA, so much has happened in pro wrestling, so many announcements, so many fights announced, the controversy over Edgar and Gray Maynard. Uh, all these things that have gone on. But the thing I want to talk to you about, and this wasn't the video I had planned on my return, but this is something that if you're an MMA fan, you can relate to, and if you're a professional wrestling fan, you can relate to. Now, the title above might say something quite strange, and you might think, hold on, what is he talking about? Is he talking about homophobia? Is he talking about homosexuality? No, no, no. I want to stop you right there. No. What I'm talking about is something that I'm sure nearly every professional wrestling fan and MMA fan has had or come across. And it's these people that are aware that you're a fan of one of the two, and what they do when they've got their group with them is they do their best to slate it. For example, I remember one person who will remain nameless, but that doesn't matter anyways, and they heard that I was a wrestling fan, and they wouldn't stop trashing it to no end at my expense. Oh, why would you watch that? It's for faggots and da 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 da. Oh, it's just a bunch of gay men and doing this and oh, who the fuck watches that? It's fake, it's fake. And this went on for a long, 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 long time, right? And then, as I like to call it, this person comes out of the pro wrestling closet. And when their little group of friends were not around them, they're like, and tell me if anyone else has had this experience. The person slates wrestling so badly, and then they come up to you, and they get the name of a particular wrestler wrong, and then you know where it's going. They're like, so yeah, that that show you watch, right? The is 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 the Rock still in it? And then your brain starts to turn and go, huh, I bet you watch this at home, don't you? And they know the Rock's not still around. And you know actually that they're a secret smart fan. And then it builds up to, like, yeah, I only watch, like, if I flick through the channels, I just happen to see John Cena and Randy Orton. And then you think, that's it. Just admit it. Come out of the pro wrestling closet. It's not hard. It's a funny thing. Has anyone else had that experience if you're a wrestling fan? Now, if you're an MMA fan, it's even funnier. Oh my god. Although, people see MMA as a lot cooler, but I still had those experiences. I was reading an MMA magazine, and this person is just like, the fuck is that? The fuck is that you're looking at? Ugh. Ooh, and then UFC, that's a bunch of bullshit. And they slate it. And the same, oh, are you gay? Why'd you watch that for? Kind of thing. Oh, it's just two gay men rolling on the ground and all that crap. It's not real. It's not real sport. I had an experience like that. I've had a lot of experiences like that actually when MMA is concerned. And you talk to them about it, and they look at you like you've got 20 eyes and you've got feces coming out your nostrils like that, and they're slating it in front of everyone like, and then you get the same thing. And I'll tell you another experience. This person constantly slated MMA in front of me, right, at my expense because he knew I watched it. And then one day he's like this, and this is no joke, and this is how you know. He goes, yeah, um that UFC thing that comes on, man, Brock Lesnar lost. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. Didn't think Brock Lesnar would lose. And it's like, what I mean? Anyone else had those experiences? Please tell me. I've often joked with this to MMA my friends, about these people that stay hidden in the pro wrestling and MMA closet. A lot like, well, you get the joke, obviously, don't you? You get these people and they hide in the pro wrestling and MMA closet and they slate it to everyone and all their friends because it's the cool thing to do and trash it and, and anyone else who watches it, oh, they've got to be a faggot or something dumb like that. And then as soon as those people are gone, they approach you and they're like, they try and get the names wrong to make it look like they don't. And then it suddenly comes out. I've had so many experiences like that. I had a guy in my church actually who, bashed, bashed pro wrestling and deliberately aimed it at me when I was much younger. And, you know, like trashing it in front of all the people. And then a few months later, I saw him, the same person, and then he's talking to me like similar like to the one I told you before. He's like, "Man, I only watch when WrestleMania comes on, and yeah, I watched see, I like the main events, in the WWF. I never really liked WCW. WCW was always second rate to me. I couldn't watch that. There was that other one in Philadelphia called Yeah, I never watched that. That's funny that you know the names of all three promotions, yet you hate it. And then he's like, yeah, like I remember when they brought those guys over, like Dusty Rhodes, and they made them wear polka dots, and it's like, okay, that tells me that you watched a lot of it, and you probably still do. And it's just like, man, drop the pretense, you know, drop the act, just come out of the closet and admit you watch pro wrestling, or you have a casual interest in it at least. Anyone else have those experiences? This is one of these interactive videos I'd like to have. How many people out there in YouTube have had this? Where you get these people and they just trash it and they hate it so much. They hate people who watch it, and then suddenly, they crack. The facade drops, and then it's like, you know, just something I thought I'd do. It's not the kind of first video I had planned, but it's just something funny. Thinking of going in a kind of different direction with my videos, maybe more topics and things as well. Anyways, write some comments. Tell me what you think. Anyone else had that? And has anyone actually been that type of person? That's something I would like to hear or know about. Has anyone actually been that type of person? Anyway, write your comments, and if anyone cares, they can do a video response. I don't mind. And yeah, rate, subscribe, drop by, and guys, I've got some more videos coming up very soon. So hopefully I'll see you all soon, and hope you're all doing well. Take care.